when you're in an environment like today, where there's so many geopolitical questions, how difficult is it to get governments to focus on something as big as AI? Because it's difficult to quantify for most people.
Yeah. Well, I think the good news is that governments are talking about AI. I think the question is different governments are on different, let's say, parts of that journey.
Yeah.
And if you
where's the U.S. in that journey?
I think the U.S. is going through a change, right? We had under the Biden administration, the White House commitments, and we've recently having changes with the administration changes. And we work with governments around the world to say what is happening within that jurisdiction and how do we adjust based on the cycles of elected officials.
Yeah.
Or whoever is
Have we
power.
slowed down, or are we accelerating? Because obviously the president is trying to put so much money into energy and data centers. So it seems as if, at least publicly, this is a very front-facing administration when it comes to AI.
Right. And we've basically been able to keep our strategy, which tells
me yes.
We have been investing in the data centers. We have been investing in how do we ensure that the technology is more sustainably developed.
Yeah.
And as you know from the releases of Gemini as an example, we've been continuing the technological advancements around that. The one thing around AI and governments that I think is interesting to think about is several years ago from the United Kingdom started with the AI Safety Summit. Mm-hmm. And what we've found is every 6 months or so, there's another gathering of world governments on this topic. And we're having one again in February, hosted by India. And it's where the private and the public sector come together to talk about the future and align on.
Because neither side can do this alone. It has to be a coordinated approach.
Exactly. It's no one company. It's no one country. And it's, when you release AI, all of a sudden a model can be available on billions of people's devices instantaneously. So we have to be thinking about collaboration from the start.